My name's Dan Seary. It's great to be here. And apparently, a listener just called and said, hey, the website's not up. Jeremy Wiggins, our producer, just checked. He said it is not up. It was up 10 minutes ago. I don't know what's going on. I'm ready. It is just, I'll just say it's been frustrating because that's not how it's been frustrating. So I just shot off an email there during the break to say what's going on. So we'll try to get an update on that. Anyway, oh boy, 888-589-8840. So inflation fears are rising. Look, we're going to have inflation. Many believe, as I do, that I think the Fed is intentionally trying to allow inflation to come in. If you read an article that I wrote a couple years ago talking about the scenarios of the market and what was going to happen, and unfortunately I've been right along on every count. One of the last before the going over the cliff things that I said was going to happen is inflation and hyperinflation. And I said that is going to be a cue for us to really make some changes in what we are doing. And I've been waiting for that. It is going to happen. I don't know when, but it is going to happen. The reason I said that is because I believe the Fed is going to want to see inflation. They need to see inflation. Well, they're doing a great job of trying to create it by trashing the dollar. But here's the thing. And this was one of the main premise of my thoughts about inflation being allowed to come in. What I said is I believe that the Fed believes they're going to be able to control that inflation. Is it going to happen? Once you let that horse out of the barn, it's going to get out of control. It's not going to happen. And this is going to be very different than the Jimmy Carter inflation we saw when they tried to do the same thing, in that this is going to have a global impact. It is going to have it's going to have an impact from an economic standpoint across the globe. And it is going to take even longer because of that for us to get out of the problems that we're going to have as a result of that. So we're watching for that, but apparently, as I just read, coming out of the Financial Times, by the way, is a European-based newspaper, but anyway, coming out of the New York office, they do believe that they're going to continue to see we're going to continue to see this inflation, and it is coming back. And apparently, market expectations are, in fact, that we're going to continue to see inflation. So the inflation-protected bond mutual funds, there's two of them on my website, are likely to be some of the best places to be. And by the way, you're getting paid to be in those funds because they're sending a dividend to you of somewhere around 4.5%, give or take. 4.4 to 4.7, if I remember correctly. So you're getting a decent return, and the fund itself has increased in value this year so far, over 5%. So good deal, something to look for. Is there a risk? Listen, folks, anytime you are in anything that is in the market at this point, I don't care whether it's a bond or not, there is risk. So make no mistake about that. I want to talk a little bit. Maybe I'll wait till the next hour, but we've set another record here in America. Yes, we've set another record. This would be an economic record, but I'm going to talk about it maybe at the start of the next hour.